All right, so apologies, but I did skip a few hours of my day. What I'm doing right now is driving to the school to pick up maybe 2 of my kids, maybe 1 of my kids, and then 3 of my mom's kids. She adopted my older sister's 3 kids when my older sister died 10 years ago. So even though, oh, that was a raccoon. So, I did just get a job scheduled for tomorrow, which is a little bit last minute for me. I don't like to schedule jobs one day ahead of time, but if I'm going to be honest, between me, you, and the fly on the wall, I hate this turn. Ooh. Oh, and of course he's going to make a left-hand turn. Of course, on the most awkward intersection we have. Sorry, dude. Okay, so. Wow, I just completely forgot what I was talking about. Oh, yeah, between me, you, and the fly on the wall. This guy has had me come out and do estimates on, and then subsequently canceled after setting up and going through the whole thing. 4 jobs? Well, there was demoing, so like taking out a bunch of tile and putting down vinyl plank. There was removing and installing a new set of vinyl. Like, he has wood French doors at a rental house. He wanted them replaced with vinyl. That was estimated, set up, and canceled. And the tile one, I went out, did the estimate. That one took a while though because of all the moving parts. It was a lot of, it was weird. So like a walkway and a kitchen, and then cutting off the tile at the laundry room, like literally taking an angle grinder at the doorway, and just a lot of stuff. And while I was there, I fixed a lock on his door because his handyman couldn't do it. Like, we have to install a lock. Okay. Tile. French doors. Oh, he wanted the carpet removed and vinyl plank put in at a rental house. I'm forgetting what the other one is. But anyway, now at another rental house, well, I guess it's not a rental house, it's a rental mobile home. That one, he wants the shower, the fiberglass shower stall replaced, the drywall around it, or behind it, replaced. I'm not even sure why there's drywall behind it. A lot of those are direct to stud, so whatever. He says he's got the stall and he's got the valves and all that stuff, and that's all good and great, but I have to get paid for my work. Just because you bought the stuff, like, I expect them to buy the stuff. Like, I'll pick up thin set and concrete and screws and things like that. But lately I've noticed people putting more and more on my estimate, so I'll make it very clear what my financial responsibilities are in the estimate. I'll say, okay, well, this is what I'm including. Next thing I know, like, everything's on the schedule for like a shower to be demoed and built, and next thing I know, somebody will say something like, oh, well, I'm like, okay, well, what kind of tile do you want to use? Well, I just want to make sure it fits into the price. What price? I need to know what the price is for the tile, so when I go to Lowe's or Home Depot, I know what I can get. And I'm like, tile's not in it. And I go through the estimate again, like, thinking, am I crazy? Did I say tile? No, I said, within this range size of tile is this price. If you go smaller than that, the price changes. You go larger than that, price changes. But you have this area to work with for this price on this estimate. And then they always come back at me with the word quote. Huge pet peeve, but this guy, he always has a bizarre excuse for, oh, that's what it was, the fourth one. He wanted me to remove and replace the flooring in one bedroom of his house. Boom, remembered it. And then suddenly there was a family emergency. So the first job, he didn't think I was capable of because I don't have a Y chromosome. The second one, there was a family emergency. The third one, he called me as I was on my way to my dad's funeral. I was walking out the door to my dad's funeral, and he said, can you replace these French doors? And then he texted me a photo. And I said, yes, I can. How much? And I gave him a price. And he said, when can you do it? And no, I didn't give him a price right away because there was a lot of damage, and I'm thinking, crap, I'm probably gonna have to fix some of the framing around the door. So once I get everything out, take it apart, there may be, because typically that's how it rolls. Anyway, so I told him, I'm like, I will get you an estimate tonight, right? I'm on my way to the funeral, and I'm like, I will get you an estimate. And I did get him an estimate that evening. When I got home, I got everything to paper because I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. Went through all the photos again, and I'll be damned. He said I didn't seem interested. I told you I'm on my way to my dad's funeral. Anyway, I digress. So now he wants to know what time I'm going to be there tomorrow to replace this shower stall. And keep in mind, I sent him a very loose estimate. And I said that. I made it abundantly clear. I said, the photos aren't very good. I can't know what I can't know. I've not been there. I've not measured it. I've seen 2 partial photos. I can't even see the whole space that the shower stall goes into. And then one of them shows some mildew or mold or something growing on the other side of the valves. So anyway, I feel like he's like, well, what time are you going to be there tomorrow? I feel like he's going to cancel it. Like, seriously, I feel like that's what he's leading to. Because I don't even know the address of the place. And he's like, well, what time are you going to be there? Well, I don't know how long it's going to take me to get there. The last place was 45, 50 minutes away, something like that. Anyway. Can I go backwards? Yep. Get me out of the road. I don't want to, anyway, so yeah, I'll get in here, I'll either turn on the music or make phone calls that need to be made, because let's face it, you are in my office right now. This is my office. Anybody who's in my line of work knows exactly what I'm talking about right now. Like, sure, you can have a room at home, you call your office, but let's be honest. You walk in there, you throw your mail, you throw whatever tools you didn't want to put in a shed, or leave in the car, well, leave in the truck, or like extra pieces and parts that you know you're gonna need later. I have mine pretty organized as far as like, okay, so painting stuff is here, all my rollers and naps, drywall stuff is here, all those tools and tapes and compounds and screws and bolts and nuts and just window stuff, door stuff. Like, I'm doing pretty good. Oh, the box. This box holds boxes of screws and nails, and this thing holds adhesives and whatever, and then we've got the 9 million types of tape, and oh, a panhandler. Oh, she's got a mask on. Fancy. But yeah, so that was terrifying. I'm not gonna tell you what was terrifying. Oh yeah, but anyway, I'm just, you know what? Let's just do the truck video right now. I'll just cut this video out of this video. I'm gonna do that right now. Oh boy. My teenager is ticked at me again. Let's see what fun this brings. You know, there's not much about being a parent that's fair. You've got to go through the torment of pregnancy. And yes, it was torment. I don't know how many times a day I threw up consistently through the pregnancy. Like, hyperemesis gravidum, that is some real... Are you going or what? What are you doing, dude? Oh, you're turning the wrong way. Awesome. Okay. Oh, anyway. So you go through a horrible pregnancy, then you go through the baby stage, which, you know, yeah, that can be fun, and it's really, really hard. And then you go through the toddler stage, and then you go through the three-nager, where they think they're adult, but they're really just a tiny little person. And then you go through all these years of paying for soccer and teacher parent conferences, and then they turn into teenagers, and you give them everything, and you do everything you can to discipline them so that they become reasonable human beings, and then they just hate on you. Ugh! Like, come on. So, oh man. I'll ask why the camera's running too. Why is that on? What are you doing that's stupid? Pretty much everything I do is stupid according to him. But you know what? I don't care. If something makes me happy, oh, I see him already. If something makes me happy, be happy. Even if it's stupid. Should I go around? What do I do? Oh, I'm confused. All right, so I did not film any work today, to be honest. I didn't get a lot done today with that. I do still have a few things I need to do here, like building the vanity, and then there's a couple of things around the house that, while I'm out there, might as well work on, right? But I'm trying the aluminum can Bud Light and cleaning up the kitchen again. It's not bad, which is kind of a blessing, but it's, let's see, 5:20 almost, which for this time of year, not bad.